Most people never discover who they truly are. This is the story of a man who chose honesty over desperation, and the world rewarded him in a way he never saw coming. His name was Andres. To most people, Andres looked like anyone else, a regular man in a UPS uniform, delivering packages day after day. He woke up before the sun, packed his lunch in the same old container, and headed out in a truck that rattled every time he turned the wheel. Life wasn't easy. Bills stacked up. His car broke down every other week, and his daughter's medical treatments were becoming harder and harder to afford. Still, he showed up every single morning, not because life was kind to him, but because he refused to quit. That's the kind of man Andres was. On one ordinary morning, the kind of day that feels exactly like the last, he was driving his usual route on a quiet road outside the city. The sun was just rising, painting the sky with soft orange light. Birds were waking up. The world felt calm. And then he saw it. A black bag lying on the gravel. Not trash, not clothing. Something heavy, something out of place. He slowed the truck, stepped out, and picked it up. It was heavier than he expected. He unzipped the bag and froze. Stacks of money. Perfect bundles, wrapped tight, untouched. More money than he had ever seen in his life. His hands started shaking. His mind raced. For a moment, the world around him went quiet. He looked around. No cars, no houses, no witnesses. Just him and a choice. Andres sat in his truck holding the bag, staring into nothing, thinking, maybe this is a sign, he whispered. Maybe this is my chance to fix everything. The thought felt so real, so tempting, because this wasn't luxury money. This was survival money. This was rent, food, medicine for his daughter. This was freedom. For a few minutes, he imagined what life could look like if he kept it. No more stress. No more fear. No more choosing which bill to pay late. But then another thought arrived. A quieter one. A heavier one. If my daughter asked me where this money came from, what would I say? He swallowed hard, closed the bag slowly, and took a long breath. If it's not mine, I can't keep it. He put the truck in drive and headed straight to the nearest police station. That drive felt eternal. Every red light tested him. Every bump in the road whispered, "Turn around." But he didn't. When he arrived, he handed the bag to an officer. The officer opened it, and his eyes went wide. "You found this, and you brought it back?" Andres nodded. "I want to be able to sleep at night," he said softly. "And I want my daughter to be proud of me." He didn't ask for a reward. He didn't expect anything. He simply walked out, feeling lighter. But fate had one more surprise waiting. Someone had recorded him walking out of the station and posted the video online. In hours, the story exploded. People were amazed by his honesty. Some couldn't believe anyone would do that. Others said he restored their faith in humanity. A stranger started a donation page. $20, $50, $300. The numbers kept growing. And in less than a week, total strangers had raised over $100,000 for Andres. Enough to pay his debt, fix his car, cover his daughter's treatment, and finally breathe again. He didn't get rich. He didn't become famous. But he was rewarded with something far more valuable: peace of mind and proof that doing the right thing always matters. Because sometimes life tests you when no one is watching. And sometimes, not always, but sometimes, the world gives back exactly what your heart gives out. This is the story of a man who had nothing and chose honesty anyway. And because of that, life gave him everything he truly needed.